Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Marcus Herring, welcome in. Here we go. Oh man, what happened to your dog? He just didn't keep you up, or did something happen to your doggo? Here we go. Good morning, Kevin. How you doing, brother? What's up, Chris Knapp? How you doing, bud? Oh, okay. Well, hey, I mean, that's great. It was John Cena! Here we go. Ah, there you go. Man, I don't know what boredom's like anymore these days. I will eventually in my life. One of these days I'll have so much time I don't know what to do with myself, but as for right now, that is not a luxury of mine. But you know what? I had enough time in my 20s and my 30s living by myself and living with roommates. Oh gosh, yeah. It's Glenn just imagine like not only having to play games and live stream, but having to change diapers at the same time. Now you got a little inkling of like what I deal with every freaking day, man. Oh my gosh, it's so tiresome. But I am really glad that you got rested up. I think that working nights is probably incredibly tough. No, yeah. Nice to have you all rested up, brother. Speaking of roommates, mine dumped ramen noodles in the bathroom sink, so I had to pull those. Oh my god, why would they do that? Do they really think that dumping ramen down the sink is a good idea? I mean, dude, how's my Sunday going? I mean, I don't know yet. You know, so far it's pretty good. You know, I mean, it's been a you know, I'm sick, my kids are sick. Two out of 5 of my kids are sick. You know, 3 out of 5 of them are still sleeping. One's chilling with a bottle watching Miss Rachel. The other one's chilling with a sippy cup and Cheerios watching Blippi and Miss Rachel. And then no, I don't. Shit, I wish I had time to watch a UFC fight. Dude, I barely have time to watch my kids fight. I don't have time for anything extracurricular or fun these days, like at all. Well, there goes the special P-Wing for this level. Good question, though. No, I usually catch the replays and the highlights. Shit, I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, dude, when one person gets sick, I used to never get sick. Ever. And now that, like, ever since our kids got into school, they're just little germ factories, man. They wipe their nose, they sneeze, and they cough everywhere without, like, any regard for, you know, they don't know any better, but still, like, it's just... Man, it's fucking tiresome. Like, there's just no regard for, you know, oh, I shouldn't rub my nose and then touch this thing, or I shouldn't sneeze all over this thing and then not wash my hands, you know, or I shouldn't sneeze all over my hands and then not wash them, or, you know, sneeze directly into, without covering, you know, your mouth or something. If I'm I don't know, like, kids are just little germ factories, man. Disgusting. I love my kids, but they're gross. Kids are just gross in general. Dude, yeah, I'd have been so pissed. Seriously, I'd have made him do it. You know? I'd have made him, like, even if he didn't know how to do it, I'd have been like, I don't care. You're gonna sit here and look at this thing, how it works, you know? Or I'm gonna call the landlord and tell him that you did this or that. I don't care if they're my roommate. Fucking negligence is bullshit. You know, that methylene blue is so new, man. I'm gonna wait a few years and see. You know, did you guys hear about all the shit that's coming out about Ozempic? Did you guys hear allegedly people's stomachs are stopping working? Like, their stomachs don't push food through anymore? People are losing their vision, allegedly? muscle mass like crazy. They're in allegedly all kinds of trouble right now because of not like, you know, basically like allegedly hiding the side effects and shit. Dude, I don't touch nothing that's people claim. Oh god. Oh, that's awful. That'll just expand. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, ramen and rice are going to do the same thing. They're both going to expand and they're going to dry up and then they're going to become hard as cement. I had an ex one time who thought that she could take all the eggshells that she was undoing, like she was making hard-boiled eggs. Yeah. Dude. No, thank you. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why, you remember all that controversy about how what's his name lost all his muscle mass, and The Rock too. The Rock was like way skinnier, and what's his name was way littler. Who's the other guy? John Batista. And look at Zombie Cyrus. I mean Miley Cyrus. Good lord, she looks like a zombie. Dude, I mean honestly, a few years ago I thought Miley Cyrus was, and what's her name? Ariana Grande. Like it looks like they're like withering away. And I had a big, you know, I thought Ariana Grande was very pretty. Yeah, well, we'll see in a few years what it is, you know? I mean, that's a good speculation. You never know. Miley Cyrus used to be so beautiful, I think. I think really rich people have a warp. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, do you guys see like those new Prada ads where they look like they're literally wearing like they like the new style is to almost like look homeless. Ugh. Those ads look, they're just awful. Like I saw this thing the other day and it was like $2,400 sweater, and this sweater looked like it had been the sweater like literally looked like it had oil stains on it. And it's rare that rebranding medicine works. I can only think of one medicine. Yeah, for sure. I've been looking homeless now for years. Hopefully I'll be trendy soon. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, you live long enough one way, eventually you'll see your way become trendy, like being a big freaking nerd, you know? Back in the year 2000, how many people between the year 1995 and like 2010 got made fun of for playing video games? Got called a nerd, ignored by girls, basically. And now all these girls are coming out acting like they're these gigantic video game nerds, and girls who look like they would have made fun of guys for playing video games, you know, 10 years ago. And now that it's popular, you know, being a nerd is cool, you know. I used to get called so many names for liking video games back when I was a kid. Now I see so many. Oh my god, yeah, seriously. And they don't even know what they're wearing, man. What's going on, Patrick Keller? How you doing? Yeah, I used to get made fun of hard. Oh yeah, dude, I didn't even know I was autistic until I went to SSM Healthcare and went to therapy for 3 months in 2019. Found out all kinds of shit about myself, man. Extreme anxiety and depression and autism. Like, yeah, you know, who knew? But, you know, I wondered why I always felt like the odd man out, or my handwriting was so terrible, or I was so clumsy, or I was so socially awkward. Like, I remember I used to get in trouble with my ex for, like, not being able to understand her cues of, like, coming on to me. And she'd be like, I try to come on to you all the time and you just don't see it. I'm like, I don't understand your cues. You're either you're too subtle or I'm just fucking dense. Was I ever in the military? No. Nope. Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. I just never wanted to. But I support, you know, the military, but I just never wanted to. Like, I was more worried about playing video games and stuff like that. When I was in high school, I used to wear torn up jean shorts because my parents couldn't afford a new pair. And yeah, right. And now it's a style. Yeah, dude, seriously. I weirdly never got made fun of for my video game stuff. The anime, on the other hand, they mocked me mercilessly. Oh yeah, dude, if you were the kid who wore like the Hawaiian style Dragon Ball Z shirt, yeah. What's up, Patrick Keller? Thanks for joining, buddy. Yeah, people got mad at me all the time for the same thing. Yep. Odd man out, socially awkward, doesn't understand social cues. Yeah, dude, I always felt like I've always, even, you know, with everything in life, I always felt like I was like, you know, odd man out, kind of. This is the first, streaming is like the first thing I've ever felt like at home, like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But what's amazing to me, what you find out with streaming, is those high school bullies never grew up. They just became internet trolls. I used to rock the husky jeans back in the day. Now the kids rock these skinny jeans. Skinny jeans are out now. What's up, Darth? Never see you anymore. How you doing? I am sick, yes. I am sick, and I won't lie, last month was one of the slowest months I've ever had streaming, so I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of mentally worn down from trying to keep myself, you know, like, positive from last month. Like, you know, last month was, you know, I went, you know, like, it just, yeah. Anyway, last month was really, really, really slow. Back in the day, I was made fun of for some of my pants. Oh, dude, when I was younger, I remember I got mocked mercilessly because my mom bought me a pair of shoes and they were called ponies. And apparently ponies were really, really popular in like the Northeast, but they were not popular here. I got made fun of so hard. What's up, Matthew Wynn? Thanks for joining, dude. Matthew Wynn popping in and sending $13 donos yesterday on the last day of the month. I appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you, everyone who sent donos yesterday on the last day of the month. Yes, I do know there's a secret up in the top left corner, top right corner. I am going to get it. This is my first time seeing you, and I watch a lot of retro game content, so the algorithm must be pushing you a little bit. Oh yeah, no, the YouTube algorithm is most definitely sort of my friend. You know, I'm not doing bad. Fuck. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? I mean, there's a lot of snow on the ground that won't go away, but no, it's not snowing. Yes, thank you, Patrick. I agree. Patrick is awesome. Hey, Nicholas Pike, welcome in. Hey. I mean, it certainly does, brother. Holy crap, that's a hell of a start. Thank you so much, man. Holy crap. That is a fucking awesome, super badass start. Thank you so much, Matthew Wind.
Roshi? Broccoli?
I
Just
already have
give
2
it up,
missiles.
it's
I don't need a
all.
third. What's my favorite TV series? Man, I don't have too many favorite TV series. Thanks for the gift, dude.
Here's a
Appreciate
present
it.
for you.
Whoa, Matthew with another 2. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. You're awesome. That's a hell of a start to the day, brother.
Congratulations, sir.
Hell of a start to the month.
Banana.
Wow, dude.
Thank you,
so much, man. Another 2 through Super Chats, dude. Thank you so much. Incredible. It absolutely does. Man, I was just trying to thank you for yesterday. I didn't expect that at all. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Matthew came in and lit it up yesterday, too. Hey, about to hit Sunday Fun Day level. I love that. Let's do it. Man, thank you so much. Lordy. You guys are walking in here like you're the Tick or something.
I about to hit a Sunday Fun Day.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Hey, Michael, thank you for the 2 jewels, man. Whoa, Patrick Keller with the 500 star dono, $5 from. You guys started a star party. Can we complete a fucking star party on the first morning of the month? The first morning of the month. Let's go. Can you complete a star party? Star party.
Let's go. Fafa.
That's amazing. Rico and Patrick. Let's complete a star party. Dude, thank you. I need some
I
coffee.
always have coffee when I watch Radar. You know that. Of course I do.
Holy
sir.
hell,
Everybody knows
Patrick
that.
Keller, thank you
Coffee
so
knows
much.
that.
Good Lord, you guys. What a start to the day. That's amazing. Star party. Let's do this. Hey, I think you are the best. Thank you so much.
I think you are the best.
I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hey, 50 stars. Thank you so much. Man, brand new in the stream.
Oh shit, the timer came out. Play some Slayer, Raining Blood.
Thank you so much, you guys. Good Lord. Patrick with 130 stars. Man, thank you so much. Holy crap. I'm on every day for those who like retro content, every single day. Thank you. Good Lord, Patrick Keller said, fuck it.
Get the F off my yard!
There's a star party going on. Help me set a precedent for the whole month and help me complete that star party. Thank you so much, you guys. Let me update this here because we are, let me see here. Hold on just a second. So much to type. So little time. Here we go. Star Party Bar. I love that screen.
What's up? Me and my boys going to see Uncle Cracker. Give him that back, Jordan. Do you want to go see Uncle Cracker now?
Thank you so much, Matthew Wynn. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much, Rico. Thank you so much, Patrick. That would have been a third star power if I would have been able to get that in time. That's okay. Favorite TV show? Someone asked me that a while ago. I really like the old TGIF block, man. Family Matters. Annie Timberlake, welcome in. You caught the bitter end of a star party. Let's go. Thank you again, Patrick Keller, for the 500. Rico for the 50. Another 50 from Rico. Someone's going to complete that star party at the last second. I can feel it. Hey, if not, no big deal. I'll still be super thankful for the start. Hey, Rico said, let's go.
Get on with it. Yes, get over
Leroy
it.
Jenkins. No, mother after that block ran out right at the last second. Son of a bitch. 2 seconds. Hey, thank
How can I be
you.
as awesome as you are?
How can you be as awesome as I am? It doesn't take very much.
Let's go. While I'm yelling out, Leroy Jenkins.
It doesn't take a whole lot. Here we go. I wish my Sunday would be a fun day. I mean, it can be. Anything you're doing could technically be fun. You know, you just gotta... Do I play... No, I'm not a big fan of turn-based RPGs. One thing that games with a lot of talking do is not entice people to watch. Matthew wins, dude. Thank you so much for starting that off. Good lord. Yeah. No. Every time, yeah, no. I'm not a big fan of turn-based games, like, at all. Like, I like a few, like, every once in a while you'll catch me playing Dragon Warrior. Every once in a while you might hear me talk about how I played through Legend of Dragoon when I was younger. You know, Shadow Hearts is another good one. But I just can't stand the, you know, like, here's my impression of RPGs. Attack! Okay, now I'm gonna wait to be attacked. Okay, it's my turn to attack. Okay, I'm waiting for your attack. I got attacked too much. I'm gonna heal. Okay, your turn to attack because I just healed. I can't attack. No, it's so fucking boring, man. I'm sorry. Turn-based battles are fucking boring. And I'm a fan of chess. Like, I enjoy chess. But at least in chess, there's like, everybody can only move a certain way. And I realize... yeah, I can't play something just for the vibes. No offense. I gotta have good gameplay going too. Thanks, buddy. Dang, I actually saw your health drop 10%. And then here's what happens at the end of every RPG. I'm just kidding.
Thank you for the stars.
I understand a lot of the characters are really cool. I get very bored. Yeah, platformers definitely gonna... turn-based RPGs piss me off too. They're boring. I'm sorry. And if you like them, then cool. You know, my best friend actually grew up. His name is Chris Russell, and he and I are like huge gamer buddies. But what's funny is when I was 23, I met this guy named Chris Russell. And he's the guy who actually makes all my music for my show. He was a huge turn-based RPG fan. Grew up with nothing but Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Final Fantasy. Like the closest he ever got to playing an action game was playing Tales of Destiny on PS1. So him and I, around 23, I was like, do you play fighting games? He's like, no, but I'd like to learn. And so him and I started playing fighting games together. We started playing like Dragon Ball Z Budokai and Soul Calibur. And he ended up getting really good at Soul Calibur. And then one day I was working at GameStop from 2003 to 2006. And I saw my boss at the time, Ken, he was playing Baldur's Gate 2. And I was like, this game looks fun. I'm like, what is it? And he's like, yeah, it's an RPG. I'm like, an RPG? This doesn't look like an RPG. You're actually, you know, you're controlling your spells. You're able to do moves and stuff at your command. You don't have to stand there. They make RPGs that aren't turn-based? I didn't know at the time. I was 23. You know, like I played platformers, fighting games, beat 'em ups. You know, my dad, when I was younger, you know, I always got games like Punch-Out or games like, you know, Double Dragon or RoboCop or, you know, Mario 3 or, you know, freaking NBA Jam and Sonic, and, you know, that's just what I got. And as a kid, you don't get much of a choice. Your dad brings you home a game, you play it. And even when I went to the stores, I still chose action games. So he pretty much probably just chose games based on things that I already played, you know, or sequels to games that I already played. What's up, Quincy? And so I did have Dragon Warrior as a kid, but I played like a lot of Jaws, Guerrilla War, Contra, you know, arcade games, Ninja Turtles arcade games. But my buddy Chris played a lot of RPGs. And so one day I mentioned to him, I'm like, hey, you ever heard of Baldur's Gate? He's like, Baldur's Gate? Why are you mentioning Baldur's Gate? I'm like, oh, well, I saw my boss playing Baldur's Gate and it looked fun. Would you play it with me? And he said, yeah, absolutely. Because he loved RPGs. That was his thing. And I was like, okay, cool. Can you teach me RPGs? And because I already taught him fighting games and stuff, and him and I were playing fighting games like crazy. And he will still attribute that I was one of the few people to like not just go ham on him and actually make, you know, fun of him, for playing badly. And he eventually, now he's like one of my biggest rivals. Rico, I will get to your question soon, I promise you. And Patrick, I'll get to all comments in just a minute. If I stop, I'm gonna forget my story. But that was basically it. Like for the longest time, it was me sitting next to him going, what's charisma do in this game? What's constitution do? what's this do? What's that do? And then I eventually started picking up more and more RPGs. Like I remember I was working at GameStop around 2004 and I saw the Elder Scrolls Morrowind for the Xbox. And I was like, this game's weird. What is this game? And so I tried it, and all I did at first was steal fruit and, you know, like take things out of barrels and try to punch guards. And I remember when I first beat a guard in that game, I lured a guard into like one of the guard houses, and I beat the guard without anybody without anybody really, you know, seeing me. And that was my first experience with Elder Scrolls. And then I started playing Champions of Norath, and now I'm like I love RPGs, and I have a few turn-based RPGs under my belt that I like, but for the most part it's action RPGs all the way. I love being a mage. I started off only being like a barbarian, you know, just whack. And so real quickly here, I'll get back to that story in a minute. I want to get to Rico's comment really quick because Rico's awesome. And Patrick Keller. I thought of a new screen last night, but I can't remember now. No! You'll remember soon. Ever play Guitar Hero though? The Fire and Flames. My son hated playing with us. I was like 4, and he was like 4 and always gave him the mic. I loved Guitar Hero. I remember my dad gave me shit. He's like, why are you playing a fake guitar? But I loved Guitar Hero. But yeah, unfortunately I can't play Guitar Hero on here. But you know what I could do for you, Rico, is sometime I could do a bonus Guitar Hero thing on TikTok. But here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen if I do it. I'm just going to get relentlessly made fun of the whole time, because the internet will make fun of anybody who's moderately decent at something. The internet will not make fun of you and be in awe if you're really good at something. But if I go on there and I'm playing on my stupid medium setting, no one's going to give a shit. People are going to be like, this guy sucks. He can't play Fire and Flames sitting upside down on the couch playing lefty when he's right-handed. This guy stinks. You know, so that's what is going to be my Guitar Hero experience. I can almost guarantee you that it's just going to be like me getting relentlessly mocked or not being the best at the game in the world, basically, is how the internet is. So I'm sorry, like, yeah, unfortunately playing Guitar Hero is not like on my top, you know, like want to do list, you know, but great memories. You know what? I'll do a short I suck run sometime for you guys in Guitar Hero. But the only problem is it's probably going to end up being like a phone stream. Maybe I could have like, I don't know. So I don't really have a streaming area in my basement. My whole area is right here. I know you'd still watch. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. Man, thank you so much, Rico and Patrick and Michael and Matthew. Thank you so much for all the support today. This is what I do for a living. So anybody who does support the show, I just want to know that all your donations that come in are being turned into poop. And what I mean by that is I use all your donos to turn it into food, take the money, turn it into food, feed my kids, and then they poop their diapers. So thanks for all your stars that will get turned into poop or food or mortgage or, you know, so yeah. Oh yeah, bro, no worries. I totally suck on that too. I streamed my gameplay. It would only consist of me rage quitting, complaining, and cussing all day. Yeah, sounds like a normal stream then for me too. No, there are some people who still like play Guitar Hero, but they're like amazing. Ooh, I bet that was nice. Glad to see you guys enjoy the stream.
I'd buy that for $1.
And also, too, I forgot to give some of these screens right here. Thank you again, Patrick Keller and Rico and everybody.
It smells like Otto's jacket.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Hey, knock it off! There's a kid back there!
I'm in danger.
Home tacos. Yeah, I definitely like the ones with action elements more. Love rhythm game. Yeah. Yep. Now, I did used to go to my buddy Chris's house back in the day, and I would play Guitar Hero with him. I remember I would do the singing portion, and we would play a lot of Panic at the Disco and any song really, but yeah, that was fun. Let's see, what was his name? His name was Chris Clements, and I used to call him Chris Chlamydia. just you know, it was 2008. We all worked together at a warranty company, and we all had terrible nicknames for each other. Guess what you're getting soon? Are you going to see The Wizard? You already have a heart, so let me guess. I'm just kidding. If I only had some grain, I could bake lots of bread. Here we go. Oh man. So I'm going to have to get up out of my seat a lot here probably soon. I can see that my daughter's up, but she's good, and my other two kiddos are good right now. But I'm probably going to make sure that they have some food soon. So my one has already had some Cheerios, and my youngest, he still doesn't. He's just being fickle. Like all three of mine are fickle. And like the one, he's eating Cheerios and he's eating bananas, but he just still loves his, like my other two boys, we were able to switch to Lucas, we were able to switch to milk right away. Eli, we had to buy toddler milk. And if we we switched Nathan over to milk, and he just poops like mad, like oh my god, like it was just nothing but these disgusting white poops. Entity is on a roll today. Or maybe it's me, but you keep making me laugh. Hey dude, just call me sourdough. Or butter, cause I'm on a roll. Or you can call me toilet paper, cause my jokes are kind of shitty. You know, cause toilet paper's on a roll too. Anthony Burris, we got a brand new viewer in the house. Welcome in, Anthony. I'm just kidding. Anthony's an old school viewer. Anthony Burris used to send more stars than anyone ever. But as life does, it has a way of catching up with you, and that's not something he's able to do at the moment, or but I still want to say how much I appreciate Anthony Burris coming in here and still taking time to view the show. You know, I won't lie, I hope $100 in donations comes in every day, but people are more important than, you know, than anything monetary can do for you, you know. So I appreciate the people who come in and just hang out and chill. Even if you don't, you know, support with money, you can still support the show by hitting the like button, hitting the share button. Also too, if you're like, well, I'm broke, I want to support the show, but I can't, it's not something I can do. I make a lot of short content. I would really appreciate it if you guys see any of my short form videos to just hit the like button. Hit the short form videos, by the way, short form, like reels or pictures. If you guys see any reels or pictures from me on Facebook, hit the like button, hit the share button, leave a comment. Every one of them propels the viewership, and for every 100 views that I get on a video on Facebook, I make a penny to 5 pennies. So without even spending any money, you can support the show with money by liking and liking and commenting and sharing on my short videos and my pictures. So thanks again, everybody, for joining, no matter what you do. Although I gotta say, I really super duper appreciate the people who support the show with stars and super chats. It's incredible. You're awesome too, Anthony. I always appreciate you, brother. If you are not sure where my other socials are, you can go to oldguyadd.com and you can find my other socials really easily. Did you guys see My Retro Life did a video with Angry Video Game Nerd talking about a neat subject too that I really enjoy talking about, and a lot of us have talked about this too in streams, talking about how video games, hey, hell yeah, Anthony, how video games resembled movies so much back in the day, like how Contra was just basically a ripoff of the box arts of Predator and Rambo 2, and also how like Kung Fu is basically Game of Death, and like a lot of the characters from Big Trouble in Little China were represented in Mortal Kombat, the video game. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Janitor Man? Thanks again, Matthew Wind and Michael, brand new viewer, for all the, let's see, is that a brand new viewer? It is Michael Vance, dude. Thank you again. I just hit subscribe on your channel, good sir. Doing voice impressions of Howard the Duck. I'm gonna watch that. Cool. Well, I just subscribed to your channel, man. Yeah, for those who don't know, I've been streaming now. I don't have a big audience, but I've been streaming now for 8 years. And I've been full-time for 6 years. How full-time with such a small audience? I have no fucking clue. But this amazing audience sends anywhere between 2K and 3.5K donos every month somehow, which is amazing. And it's happened that way for the last 6 years. And I'm very, 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 very thankful that it continues to grow. I went full-time before I had any kids. I had 0 kids when I went full-time. It was me living in a 2-story with a basement townhouse, and I lived alone. Like, I was married when I first started streaming, but I was married to someone who was an alcoholic, and that was just not a good thing. And so I ended up like basically divorcing that person, and I'm trying to get these socks on, but they're hard to get on. There we go. Feet were cold. Hey, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Have a good day. Try not to go too crazy there, Rico. I'm just kidding, man. Always appreciate you, brother. Great little pic, great photo, or like, I guess, short video you sent of the club the other night. That was neat. Probably pretty cool to like see the person, you know, like I can't wait. I obviously don't want to be older, but it will be fun eventually to see what my kids turn out like when they're older, when they're old enough to, you know, have a beer with me or whatever, you know, in 20 years. So Nick Lagrasso, you're awesome, dude. Take care, Rico. Have a good one. Thanks for sharing so much on that short video I did the other day. You've been married pushing 26 years. That's amazing. I've been with Cortina now for 6 years. 6 years on February 18th, actually. 6 years this month. You know, we haven't been out on a date since 2021 December. Like, we've just been, we just kept having kids, man. Like, obviously we were having our own fun at home, you know. For a while we were making babies an Olympic sport almost, it seemed. Good Lord. We kept having a kid every 9 months, it seemed. You know, the reason she moved here from, so my lady now, like I said, when I first started streaming, she was a viewer. You know, she got raided over here by another streamer in like 2019 and lurked for a while. And then what got her to start talking was me trying to run up a mountain in Skyrim and relentlessly not giving up. And she came in and she said, "Why don't you look for stairs?" I said I didn't wanna. And I remember what got her first talking was I made a pun. There was a leak on the table and I said, "I'm gonna take a leak." That got her to laugh. And yeah, and then she became a moderator for Mario Kart because I was doing Minecraft Sundays with people, and a lot of people probably remember that here. This was like 7 years ago, 6 years ago maybe. I was doing Minecraft Sundays and she would join, and I remember another girl in there got like mad or jealous or something. But I was just absolutely like awed over how pretty Cortina's voice was. And so I asked her, I messaged her and I said, "Hey, you seemed pretty comfortable chatting during the game and people seemed to like you. Do you want to be a moderator for Tuesday Night Mario Kart?" And we got to talking and it turned out she did LuLaRoe for a little while, which was like, you know, you ever see the girls online standing there with a thing of clothes behind them and they're selling leggings, basically, you know, the leggings girls or guys or whatever that were online. Well, that's what she used to do. She used to do leggings sales on the internet. And so she was just a natural. And then I was like, "Hey, do you want to play Mario World with me this Friday?" And so we were long distance. She was in California, I was here. We started playing Mario World together. And then after a few months, she flew in. Let's see here. Yep. That's correct, Marcus. I like, I won't lie, I like, what's his name? Morgan Freeman's take on it. But anyway, I digress. So let's see here. Yeah, she moved here. Well, I told her I wasn't gonna move to California. I would not live in California. You couldn't pay me enough to live there. I'm sorry if you live in California, you're offended by that. Good. I don't care. I'm just kidding. But no, I live in Missouri and I love it. And the house we got here in Missouri would have been $1 million in California. You know, we'd still be paying $8 for gas. You know, our gas here, the other day I saw gas for $2.18. But anyway, yeah, no, she lived in California, and she said she always wanted to move to the Midwest. She wanted to move to Oklahoma. Yeah, I mean, I got friends who live in California. My buddy Phil Kovacs lives there, and he loves it, you know. So, you know, it's no offense. You know, I went there. I will still be going there for family and stuff like that, because we have a lot of family over there. Nope, April or May. You're so right, Nick Grosso. You're from Arkansas. I went to Hot Springs, Arkansas in 2018 or so. That was fun. Hot Springs, Arkansas is like mini Las Vegas, basically. What's up, Mark Popolizio? California is beautiful and salvageable. But yeah, if I continue to talk, it's just going to get political, and I don't want to do that. Let's see here. Was it natural gas? I mean, all my gas is natural. California is totally unaffordable and a dumpster fire, right? Mark Popolizio. Does anybody ever watch Financial Audit with Jacob Hammer? It's on YouTube and Facebook. He's all over the place right now. And he's just kind of he's kind of a heavier set guy with thick black glasses, and people call him right-winged all the time, but he's not. He's like very much like an 80s, you know, like for me, it's like, you know, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s where politics was a conversation of, who'd you vote for? Oh, you voted for this guy? Oh, cool. You voted for that guy? Oh, cool. Well, I don't like this. Well, I don't like that about it. Okay, cool. Well, hey, want to go get a beer? That was the 80s and the 90s. You know, nowadays it's like, oh, you voted for this guy? I hate you. I hate everything about you because you disagree with one thing that I say. That's politics nowadays, and it's awful. So that's why I hate politics so much. I hate it. And why I don't allow it in the stream, because it just unnecessarily divides people. You know, politics is the great divider, man. Like, you know, video games, I guarantee you that everybody in here has a different way of thinking, doing things, you know, what they support, what they believe. But one thing we can all agree on is Chili Dogs are badass, Mario is badass, Mortal Kombat's badass. You know, there's so much more common ground you can find with people than who they voted for, you know? But I'm so glad I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. One of my best friends who I used to go play pool with all the time, man, we had terribly differing beliefs. But we were still really good friends. Thank you for the 20 stars, Mangelo. Appreciate that. Don't break the bank, brother. I'm just kidding, dude. Thank you so much. Jody Spencer with 100 stars. Thank you so much. Anybody ever watch Mr. Bean? That's the thing I'd rather talk about. Mr. Bean. Foot long coney dog with extra onions from Sonic. Sounds good right now. Oh man, yeah. I would probably go though get. Hey Jody. What I would probably do though is I would probably go get some Genio turkey franks from Walmart. And it's about $8 for about 24 turkey franks, which is a really good deal. And then I would probably get some regular hot dog buns, but then some like turkey chili or, you know, chili with just beans. Make my own chili dogs. Grab my own cheese. Sonic is so good, but yeah, I gotta be so careful what I eat nowadays, man. Like last night was bad. Last night I had an almond croissant late at night, and I regret it now. The Mr. Bean episode where he was trying to go off the high dive was so funny. Yeah, Mr. Bean's amazing. I love where he was trying to go off the high dive. I also love the episode where he buys the recliner and he has to put it on top of his car, and he uses like the broom and the ropes to control it while sitting on top of his car. The turkey episode was so funny. What time is it over here? It is 11:18 Central Time. Yep. My parents used to watch Mr. Bean. I used to watch it with them when I was younger. Be careful cutting your own cheese, ADD. Dude, I'm a master at cutting the cheese. I don't just cut the cheese, I shred the cheese. Oh man. We are almost to level 1. Or level 2. Man, thank you so much.
No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain.
There we go. A good old honey money shot. That was good, but so sweet. Ooh, Arby's. We have the meats. I want to try to eat a meat mountain one time. Like, not eat all day, and then try to eat a meat mountain. I'd also probably, you know, have an extra eatable or two. I haven't eaten yet today. All right, I tell you what. If we hit level 5 today on stars, I'm going to try a meat mountain from Arby's today. And I'll try to finish it. Here we go. We will do a video driving to Arby's. I will do a video of me ordering the Meat Mountain. All right. It'd probably be a good time for me to go make a dad check. So real quick, I'll be right back. Do me a favor. While I'm gone, enjoy these songs. I'll be right back. My buddy makes these AI songs for me, and they're really good. So hang tight, everybody. I'll be right back.
That's me. One head on the mouse, other on repeat. Got that 8-bit drip, CRT glow on my lips. Snack stash tall like my backlog list. Old games, new race. Same crack joystick, anime tabs all open real quick. Too many. Old guy a DD. Can't sit still, but I never leave. Nah, click that dodge, that's the routine. All tab life, yeah, I main the meme. Old guy a DD. Chat say boom when I hit that scene. Retro flare with the new age screen. One more round, yeah, one more stream. One more. Side quest king, forget the main plot. Rhyme so long, but I still talk trash a lot. Cosplay cloak over dad by jeans. Waifu on the shirt, but I keep it PG. Kinda old guy DD. Spam that name when you see that feed. Type it. Old games anime, that's the creed. Stay logged in, let the old guy lead. Ooh, yeah. Old guy DD. Ah. Ah. Old guy DD. Old guy ADD, but mash deity, 8-bit energy, laugh till we level up. No! Boot the stream up, dust on the cartridge. He ain't meta, he's museum carnage. Castlevania, coffee in his flask. Whips out puns like Belmont, Cristo fast. MMA tabs, 50 on the desktop. Naruto, ramen cold on the next shot. Chat says focus, he just shrugs. Why me? Brain doing devil may cry on 5 screens. Five screens! Old guy ADDD. Let's go! Combo brain in 2D. From Dragon Ball Power to Helsing Hour. Still pausing on the menu screen. Old guy ADD. Hey! Retro king with late fees. If it's older than you, he'll speed run it to laugh track over every GG. Full metal jokes, no equivalent trade. 3-hour stream still on the title page. Hit start boomer, chat keeps yelling. He's in options, reading lore, story spelling. Save file names, tax return, back pain. Old school games, new school lag brain. Naruto run to the bathroom break. Comes back like, did I win for Pixel Save? Gaia DD, all-time comedy. Game over, nah. Continue. Same stage, new bad playthrough. Old Gaia DD. Spam emotes on 3. If you came for skill, wrong lobby, stay for the chaos and free nostalgia XP. Pixel skies and an 8-bit roar. Old school legends open the door. Shadow past, they're calling you back. Your heart's the map, no need to track. Dashing through the storm, you're the spark. Fighting like a wolf in the dark. Old Gaia DD, the battle ignites, controller in hand. You're the light in the fight. Jump through the stars, break through the screen. A hero reborn in every scene. skies and an 8-bit roar. Old school legends open the door. Shadow past, they're calling you back. Your heart's the map, no need to track. Dashing through the storm, you're the spark. Fighting like a
Get my kids some cereal, hang tight.
I'm live again, the camera's on, I'm sipping on my coffee. The chat is moving way too fast, they're trying to come off me. Phil Koof's in the city, but he's crashing every car. His GTS skills honestly haven't hit the bar. The banter's getting heated now, it's a five-way verbal war. Fact like Mikey, Glenn, and Noah, Phil is asking for some more. But Alvin's in the corner just watching it all go down, while we wait for the biggest legend to come back into town. Havana's in the kitchen, yeah, she's baking something sweet, while Matthew Bernier's in the ER saving people on the street. He's a literal superhero wearing scrubs instead of capes, while we're sitting in the Discord eating tacos and edibles like, hey, Glenn's mom has got it going on, cause we're always ragging on Glenn's mom, even though we don't know Glenn's mom. Glenn, can't you see, you're just a sub to me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Glenn's mom. Or is it Mr. Patrick is acting like a star, searching for a SpongeBob meme to take the joke too far? Noah's looking lonely, yeah, he's feeling kinda blue. He's really missing Riley, man, we're feeling for you too. Kyle Haley's in the mix and Cortina's looking great, but there's a problem in the viewer list that we've got to straight. I see you in the list, yeah, I see you in the dark. Lurker, stop your lurking, you're missing out the spark. If you're lurking, then you suck, come and type a hi or yo. Unless you're Grandma Debbie, then you're always good to go. Now everybody listen, put your devices on the layers. Raise your hands in the air if your name is Kevin Zayer. I said raise your hands in the air if your name is Kevin Zayer. Yeah, you say Kevin Zayer. We don't know, we gotta thank Chris Frederick, the moderator king. And Quincy, he's the hero, he can handle anything. He keeps the chat in line while we're acting like some fools. But even with his band hammer, we're breaking all the rules. Hey! Glenn's mom has got it going on, cause we're always ragging on Glenn's mom, even though we don't know Glenn's mom. Glenn, can't you see, you're just a mod to me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. We don't know her, we never even met her. Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. I'm live again, the camera's on, I'm sipping on my coffee. The chat is moving way too fast, they're trying to come off me. Phil Koof's in the city, but he's crashing every car. His GTS skills honestly haven't hit the bar. The banter's getting heated now, it's a five-way verbal war. Fact like Mikey, Glenn, and Noah, Phil is asking for some more. But Alvin's in the corner just watching it all go down, while we wait for the biggest legend to come back into town. Havana's in the kitchen, yeah, she's baking something sweet, while Matthew Bernier's in the ER saving people on the street. He's a literal superhero wearing scrubs instead of capes, while we're sitting in the Discord eating tacos and edibles like, hey, Glenn's mom has got it going on, cause we're always ragging on Glenn's mom, even though we don't know Glenn's mom. Glenn, can't you see, you're just a sub to me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Glenn's mom. Or is it Mr. Patrick is acting like a star, searching for a SpongeBob meme to take the joke too far? Noah's looking lonely, yeah, he's feeling kinda blue. He's really missing Riley, man, we're feeling for you too. Kyle Haley's in the mix and Cortina's looking great, but there's a problem in the viewer list that we've got to straight. I see you in the list, yeah, I see you in stuck, come and type a hi or yo. Unless you're Grandma Debbie, then you're always good to go. Now everybody listen, put your devices on the layers. Raise your hands in the air if your name is Kevin Zayer. I said raise your hands in the air if your name is Kevin Zayer. Yeah, you say Kevin Zayer. You don't know, we don't know. We gotta thank Chris Frederick, the moderator king. And Quincy, he's the hero, he can handle anything. He keeps the chat in line while we're acting like some fools. But even with his band hammer, we're breaking all the rules. Hey! Glenn's mom has got it going on, 'cause we're always regging on. Glenn's mom, even though we don't know Glenn's mom. Glenn, can't you see? You're just a mom to me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. We don't know her, we never even met her. Glenn's mom. Glenn's mom. I'm live again, the camera's on, I'm sipping on my coffee. The chat is moving way too fast, they're trying to come off me. Phil Koof's in the city, but he's crashing every car. His GTS skills honestly haven't hit the bar. The banter's getting heated now, it's a five-way verbal war. Fact like Mikey, Glenn, and Noah, Phil is asking for some more. But Alvin's in the corner just watching it all go down, while we wait for the biggest legend to come back into town. Havana's in the kitchen, yeah, she's baking something sweet, while Matthew Bernier's in the ER saving people on the street. He's a literal superhero wearing scrubs instead of capes, while we're sitting in the Discord eating tacos and edibles like, hey, Glenn's mom has got it going on, 'cause we're always ragging on. Glenn's mom, even though we don't know Glenn's mom. Glenn, can't you see? You're just a sub to me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Glenn's mom. Or is it Mr. Patrick is acting like a star, searching for a SpongeBob meme to take the joke too far? Noah's looking lonely, yeah, he's feeling kinda blue. He's really missing Raleigh, man, we're feeling for you too. Kyle Haley's in the mix, and Cortina's looking great, but there's a problem in the
Here we go. All right, so I had to make milk. We didn't have any milk, so I had to use the powdered milk and make it with a I used a protein shake mixer, you know. We keep powdered 2% milk on hand for if we're ever out of milk and we need milk for cereal in the morning, or we need milk for something, you know. It's just good to keep on hand. Sorry I missed so many comments, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. Thanks for keeping it alive while I was gone. Thank you so much for over $24 in donos today. What an amazing start to the morning. If we do hit $50 in donos today, I'm going to try a meat mountain tonight, just if we hit $50 on this stream altogether. So total between the two channels. I'm gonna try a meat mountain from Arby's. We'll make a video where we drive there, we order it. Here we go. Shit. I could have flown there, but I messed it up, but oh well. I'll have to go out there again, by the way, and help like clean up my kids' faces, and but my 11-year-old and my 8-year-old are out there too. My 11-year-old's really good at helping me, kind of handle things sometimes while I'm not able to be out there, and she gets a little extra allowance for it. I never weigh myself either. Doctor does it every 6 months. There we go. By the way, if you're new here, oh shit. Oh well, I guess I can get a recording of that again. I was like, I wish I would have recorded this level. Well, now I can. So just to let you guys know how I do things if you're new here. Here's a little behind the scenes. A little behind the scenes here. Here is the TV that I use to play games on. Here is my baby monitor. It has 2 cameras, and that's how I keep an eye on everything throughout the day. Here's the comments on this screen right here. Here's my Stream Deck, and that's how I control the stream. Like if you guys see screens pop up, this is typically what I'm doing. And then it comes up on here. Got all kinds of, all the people who earn star screens. Yours all go, like here. Like Patrick Keller has his own folder right here. The Patrick Keller file. You can barely see the name because it's small, but it's there. And let's see. I use a PS5 controller so I have to write which one. This one's for Steam and this one's for PS5, so I don't forget. There's extra Hot Wheels I have yet to bring downstairs. Here's a mini monitor that I bought off of Amazon for Discord, and I used to use this one right here, but as you can tell, there's a bit of a difference in like the size of the monitors. This is a 7-inch miniature monitor that you can buy for about $33 off Amazon. It's probably be really good just for like testing out game systems and stuff. And then here is where I really keep an eye on things. My coffee maker. My Steam Deck, that's what I'm using to play right now, is my Steam Deck and Super Console X Pro, and got some real systems over here like the Wii U and stuff like that, and the GameCube. There's a GameCube down there, and here's my PC. Big ass video card. Yeah, that's what I'm messing with here. I literally have like a mini TV studio here. But what I was going to show you is I have 2 of these programs that I use. Oh yeah, I just forgot what I was actually doing and just did a little behind the scenes tour. But this is what I use to stream right here. So this right here, if you're wondering why there's these 2 screens, this one is like everything that's live. And this one, you see the short videos, the reels, the, long form videos. Well, if I click this button right here, it'll record the last 60 seconds of anything that happened. So if something funny happens, something cool happens, all I have to do is click this button right here, and it automatically makes a video. And it puts it right here in this folder. Look at all this future content that I have. And it just pulls it up like this one right here. Here we go.
Be on clear liquid diet for 3 days and finally. Oh yeah, but the root staring at a chair sucks.
So yeah, just all kinds of just content just chilling there ready. Oh no, it's a lot to learn. Oh, this is a cool one. I might have to post this one. And this is my content. Anyway, yeah. But then this one right here is what I use to record just gameplay. So like I hit record right here, and it'll record just the gameplay with no camera and no audio, and that's where you see like the videos that are just gameplay if you go to my channel and you watch those. So right now I'm going to choose you want your hands clean, buddy? How was your cereal good? Want to use this? Your white one? Remember? I think it was white. White. White in. Go pee. Body. The yellow pool. Oh man, that was so funny. So Lucas is going to go pee pee on the potty really quick, and he just kind of stood there and put his little bum out and let a fart. And it was really funny. And so we both just kind of laughed about it. It made me laugh really hard. You did? Did you go pee pee? Good job. Good job, dude. Wow, that's a lot of pee. Put that out. It's really heavy. Okay. Hey, come here. Oh. Are you full? Wait, your face wiped off. Are you feeling better today? You feel a little better? Yeah. You love Dad. You say, I love you, Dad. Are you being silly? Oh, Bobby. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Hi, Autumn. I have to get into dad mode a lot. My son needed to go pee on the potty, and he needs help getting in there. I forgot to record this level, dang it, whatever. And then my daughter needed me to get the Cheerios on top of the fridge so she could give more Cheerios to my little one. And then I had to make milk and pour them all cereal. And then at the same time telling my son to turn on Looney Tunes for everybody, because they all like watching Looney Tunes. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need to close that curtain though because it's making it really bright. I'll do it after this level. And the brightness isn't good for the background. Patrick Keller said it's so bright here. It's sunny and oh yeah. Yep, it's extra bright here because of that too. Oh my god. There we go. Now people in the comments won't bitch that I didn't get the star when I post this 1 minute and 5 second recording of this level. A Butterfree. That's funny. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. I can't get that 100% to go together, but that's okay. Oh, a lot has melted. Thanks again for joining, everybody. Big thanks to all the donos that have come in today on YouTube and Facebook so far. Appreciate it. I will be in my seat more permanently soon. I just was looking for my allergy medicine because my nose is so stuffy. And it's just hard to breathe, and if I have a hard time breathing out my nose for too long, I start to get a headache. I know I used it this morning though. Oh, poo. Hey, Patrick Keller with 150 stars, getting us to 1K stars for the day. You're amazing, Patrick. Thank you so much, Patrick Keller. Hell yeah. Give me a hashtag, Pat. Hashtag Pat. Thanks so much, dude.
Does he look like a bitch?
Tell me more, tell me more. Does he look like a bitch? Oh, man.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. I don't thing. Does he look like a bitch? What? One more goddamn time. Does he look like a bitch? What? One more goddamn time.
So funny. Yesterday, I broke the hand grip of my Switch Pro controller, but I managed to fix it by melting the plastic on one hand grip and glued it back together. That's a great idea. Smash Ultimate raged me that hard. That's crazy. In 7 days, I won't be 49 2/3 anymore. I'm going to be 49 3/4. No! Oh, man. I'm okay. Everything is okay. Oh, man. Well, I effed that up. That could have been super glorious, man. If that would have hit both of those things, they would have had to be on the opposite side of each other, though. Where the hell is my allerginess? There it is. Found it. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, man. There we go. Grease 2, is that good? I've never seen Grease 2. Kyle Haley. That's with Michelle Pfeiffer, right? She's lucky that she's named after one of Sagat's moves in Street Fighter. Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer. Just kidding. There we go. Too much grease makes it slippery. I learned the other day that different greases are basically the color of their uses. Like red grease is for high heat and blue heat is for machinery. Green grease is for like plants and stuff like that, and like for lawn mowing. I know you can use red grease on there, but I was watching a video the other day that was showing the different type of greases that like bigger companies use. You could probably use any type of grease on anything, but at the same time, that's what they're made for, and you know. But it was pretty neat. You guys ever hear the videos? You know the everybody knows that tune. Everybody knows that song, right? So there is these videos that come up on my feed on YouTube where it's like educational videos, like it was explaining the way like certain things work, but it uses that song and it's super interesting. Yeah. So there's these videos that come out on YouTube and Facebook, I'm sure everywhere, that teach you things about machinery and about the way big planes work and big boats work and that like the biggest like machine in the world or whatever that can carve out a whole mountain or whatever, and it's just really cool. I really enjoy those videos. I like to learn something when I watch something. I agree. I won't lie, I enjoy watching First Amendment auditors. Like these, you know, because like not that I'm like against popos or anything like that, but at the same time, there's some real tyranny ones out there, and I've learned a lot by watching them, you know, like about being able to record in public spaces. And where I can record and stuff like that if I ever really wanted to go out and record or whatever. Yeah, I try to still watch lengthy content, you know. I try not to watch, yeah, I try to fill my doom scrolling with learning videos, and I won't rely, man. I won't lie. Religious, so like, you know, good portion of like religious videos, because I like the message that a lot of them send and the facts that they give and stuff like that. I don't get religious here, but I'm not ashamed to say that I love Jesus. You know, not ashamed to say that at all. And if you don't like that, well, you're not meant for my content, you know. Or we can agree to disagree. That's fine too. But anyway, I will never be ashamed, because I want to go to heaven. But anyway, but I still don't get religious like on the streams, you know. So yeah, I have a lot of videos learning about things like that, because a lot of it is you know, has been proved to be historically accurate, and those are fun to watch. And then there's, let's see here. There's a lot of the machinery videos that I watch, and there's, oh, crime stuff. Yeah, like I used to watch The First 48 all the time. Anybody ever watch The First 48? The First 48 is good. Homicide Hunter is good with Kendo. Agent Kenda. That guy was a real person, solved so many crimes. I used to watch so many crime documentaries. I always like the ones where they, like, you know, like I almost got away with it. Those are good ones. I almost got away with it was always my favorite ones. Food is a big thing for me too. I've been watching Dragon Ball. Like, I've been watching, like, I just watched the whole Piccolo fight, but in little sections, and I'm like, every time I pick up my phone, a new section of that Dragon Ball video comes out. And like right now I'm in the middle of watching, you know, Goku about ready to fight Nappa for the 100th time, but it's such a great fight, you know. And the first 48 is in Cleveland a lot. You know, they were actually going to come to St. Louis, but they were afraid that people would try to get on the show. Ooh, I've seen Unseen. I've seen that one. I've seen Unseen. Roku TV and Pluto TV have a lot. What does doom scroll mean? Doom scroll means just to keep scrolling through reels for hours and hours and hours. So I try to fill my doom scrolling with educational stuff. Hey, that's okay. I'm old too. I have to learn a lot of this stuff too. What's up, Eric Winters? How you doing, man? Yes, I do it too. I'm guilty. Man, thank you again, Patrick Keller, for the stars, man. Appreciate it so much. Man, we have these sausages from it was $12. Everything's either $10 or $12 at Costco, but it was 82 sausages. Hold on a minute, everybody. Everybody's finally settled, man. So I was able to grab myself some food finally. I grabbed some onions, some blackberries, a tomato, some cantaloupe, and some macaroni salad. And for the tomato, I grabbed some pizza seasoning. Patrick Keller with another 100 stars. You're kidding. That's awesome. You're awesome, Patrick. Thank you so much, dude.
Are you so cute, Bear?
The onions are supposed to be good for respiratory issues. I might have a few raw onions. I ate a taco and now it's kicking in. Fantastic. Enjoy. Mine has too, Patty. We might be on the old same floor. Blackberries. Death Star Jedi, how you doing? I agree. Learning something while you watch something is good. That's one of the reasons I like watching fact videos, man. Like to be able to tell people a fact or two. If you guys like just fact videos, just like fact explosions, you should watch Mental Floss. It's an older show. And the ones that I like to watch with the guy were years old. He doesn't do them anymore, but he did them for a while. Anybody ever watch Mental Floss? Oops. Oops. Combined with having to continuously get up, this run has taken a really long time and I want to play something else. Oh, boo. Owen and Tabby played Connect for like 2 hours last night. Shit, they were just playing Connect Sports. Hell yeah, he said, your stream, your rules, do it. I liked Machinima. Is that what you're talking about on YouTube? Machinima? Or am I wrong? Mashima. What's Machima videos? Are we thinking of the same thing? Did you just spell it wrong possibly? Not a big deal. Not trying to correct you. But just curious. Hey, what's up, Harvey? How you doing, man? Just trying to get better, brother. I was up really late last night, too. I have a whole bunch of P-Wings. I'm gonna try not to use them, though. Did you guys know there's a ton of Batman alternate universes? Now, I know that Harvey Ramos and Quincy know that. I know there's a lot of people in here who know that, but if you don't know that, it's no big deal. I would have fun telling you about them. One of my favorite alternate universes is Flashpoint. It's an alternate universe where Bruce Wayne, as a kid, gets unalived instead of his parents, and his dad becomes I'm talking about comics, of course. Oh, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's one of my favorites. The Flashpoint Batman alternate universe where Joker is where the mom of Bruce Wayne becomes the Joker and the dad Thomas becomes Batman. Just dropped in the Batman topic. I also saw one where Flash got in a messed up future and met Batman's dad. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is the Flashpoint. Mm-hmm. There's a universe where Batman basically is like the Punisher. There's a universe where Batman becomes the devil. I forget what he is. He basically he's fighting Superman and he can't beat him, and he takes the Darkseid gene and turns into a Batman Darkseid creature. My controller just disconnected. Hold on just a second. I don't know why it does. My controller died, I think. I don't know why I just did that, but hold on just a second. Unfortunately, I gotta... there was Under the Red Hood was good. There was another Batman universe. Hey, not a problem. Understandable, Keller. Tuna sandwiches for lunch are good. I gotta restart my Steam Deck really quick here. When my controller's acting up like this, I have to restart my Steam Deck, unfortunately, sometimes. Yeah, there's a Samurai Batman. Mm-hmm. What do I think about Yoshi in the new Mario movie? Kind of half expected it. I mean, it's just the direction things are going, you know? Which I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I think all of us probably wanted to see Yoshi. You know, a lot of us, Yoshi is very nostalgic. Put some seasoning on this, and let's see if I can do this without making a mess. There we go. My Steam Deck restarted. It just hasn't come up on my TV yet for some reason. Weird. Okay, hold on. There we go. Should be good now. I'm not sure what you're asking, JG. Is that the work of two companies messing up with their IP fighting each other? I don't think so. Are you making a joke? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sorry. That Samurai. And we're back. Thank you. Yeah. Harvey, if you ever get a Steam Deck, I can send you the videos that I used. Yeah, this thing's more loaded up than anything I've ever had. Oh, that's cool, Quincy. Yeah, Flashpoint's awesome. Tuna sandwiches for lunch is a great idea. Cortina makes a copycat Subway tuna. Still hanging out, you know, just doing some housework and some dishes. Sounds good, Kyle Haley. Yeah. Yeah, you can do up to PS3 on here. Ooh, awesome. I bet that was good. I ate some corn the other day. We bought some seasoning called Everything But the Elote, and I cooked some corn in a pan and cooked it until it started to brown, and then mixed some of the Everything But the Elote seasoning and kind of left the mayonnaise out and the other things, and it tasted like the corn with the you know, the corn at the Mexican food trucks serve it with all the deliciousness on it and the Parmesan cheese. Man, it was so good. Yeah. All right. Now all I have left is my cantaloupe. I've had some onions, some blackberries, a tomato. There's all that real cantaloupe juice from the bag of cantaloupe that dumped in the bowl. I was about to open some peaches, but then I saw it said in heavy syrup. I'm like, no. I'll just have some real fruit. I got cantaloupe cut, but peaches sounded good, but I didn't know they were heavy syrup peaches. Ah! That's a tough level. Today after the stream, speaking of apples, man, I don't know if we have any apples left, damn it. Or if we have any canned apples or something. You take some honey, a couple pats of butter, a few slices of apple, and then you lay a croissant over that and you bake it, and you got these awesome ass homemade apple turnovers, basically. Apple croissants. Probably sometime soon. They're good. Right, Kyle? You know, I did one time for the kids. We didn't really have anything. So I took a tortilla We always keep tortillas around the house because they're just so versatile. I can put peanut butter and jelly in them. I can put ham and cheese in them. You can make tacos out of them. You can make little quesadillas, canned chicken, and you guys. Okay, so here's a really good way to make chicken nuggets. If you ever just don't feel like chicken, like, you know, buying chicken nuggets, but you want some, take some canned chicken, an egg, whatever seasons you want, oh my gosh, why is ADD so terrible? Canned chicken, Parmesan cheese, panko breadcrumbs. You mix that later, but you take the egg, the chicken, and whatever season mix, and you just mash it together, and then you smash it in the panko too, so it gets all pankoed and covered in breadcrumbs. Then you air fry it, and you have amazing chicken tenders that are better than like most things you can buy from the store. You can season them up for yourself. Yeah, breadcrumbs. Make your own super easy chicken tenders. You can even make tuna nuggets the same way. I forgot about that damned conveyor belt. That thing goes quick. That's why you don't ever get that first, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Because it always fucks up. All right. I guess I'll use a P-Wing. I haven't used one yet. I can eat some of my cantaloupe. Almost done with it. Welcome back. Pumpkin seed or cantaloupe seed. Yes, I know about the secret Bowser. I haven't ever done it myself, but yeah. I do know about that. Pretty neat. All right, here we go. Maybe I'll be a hammer suit. I haven't been a hammer brother for the last castle in a while. Hopefully you enjoyed your stick, Patrick. You can't one-hit kill Bowser with a hammer, but it is very quick. Harvey, you collect anything neat lately? Six hits. Not terrible. Mario came in there to drop the hammer on Peach. Just don't end up like me, Mario. I used to smoke. I was a menthol guy. With 6 Yoshi stories, right? 5. I'm reading Discord from last night. John breaks bad news. It's amazing, isn't it? I was the same way too, but if I had a choice, I would, when I went and bought them myself. But yeah, I mean, if someone had a Marlboro Red, I wasn't going to complain, you know. Let's see here. Just for fun, for shits and giggles, let's play the crappy Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo and talk about how good the graphics are, yet how bad it is that it doesn't have the fatal itties and the red stuff. Interesting. I remember Pall Malls. When I was smoking on a regular basis, I would always buy Decades. That was the cheap one. I used to get 3 packs for $6. Do you live there, Death Star? Man, no way. We still have, like, there's still packs around here you can get for like $3. I mean, I know it's probably what they sweep up off the floor at the nice places, but still, you know, who cares? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's insane. Wow. Yeah, there's still about $3 to, like, I was seeing, it was 2 for $9 on Marlboro's at a store around here. Missouri is cheap, though. That's because we don't vote in guys who promise free buses and then raise the price on everything. Move to Missouri.
Scorpion wins.
Hey, there you go, Patty. Patrick Keller. If you try the gum, if you're really serious about quitting, get the gum and coffee straws. That works so well. The gum is amazing. And also too, you can get the gum, you can get 100 pieces for about $30 at Walmart or Target. You're funny. Anyway, if anybody is serious about quitting, the gum helped me quit, and I smoked for 22 years. Yeah, for sure. I'm not judging, man.
Sub-Zero wins.
What? Come on. Usually never have a problem with that. No, people are like mad in New York that the bus prices are raising. I've been watching stuff on it. Anyway, I don't ride the bus anyway, not my concern. You just mentioned New York, and I just watched something on New York bus prices recently, which is why I was saying something. I believe city, but I'm not sure. It could be the whole state. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I kind of watched a 60-second reel about it, so I'm not even really going to pretend that I know what I'm talking about. I'm just regurgitating what I heard. I rode a bus, though. Anybody ever rode a bus, like a Greyhound? I rode a bus from Oklahoma to Missouri. It was a 13-hour bus trip. That was a long trip. Yeah, outside New York is great. Outside of the city. Gotcha. I like how you can pause on the character screen here. This one. I'm like 2 hours from New York State here in Ohio. That's crazy. Yeah, no, too many people there for real. I agree. I've been to New York City. Never again will I ever go to Staten Island. That fatality was left untouched. Mom's home. She knows I hate tacos. Staten Island bad. You just met the wrong people. There's good and bad people everywhere, Tyro, and I'll agree with you there. There's probably some great people there. I'm sure there are. The food place. I would love to go to a lot of the food places there for real. Jabroni move, Patrick Keller. I knew what you meant. And that's why I said I'm sure there's probably some good people there. I knew what you meant. I was picking up what you were laying down. Apple cider. I think I probably have time to stop the stream and maybe take a little break and maybe go get some. Still want some of those sausages. Man, trying to keep me locked in. Ah.
Scorpion wins.
Oh, he won. I didn't think there was any way I was winning that. Mirror match. Hey, Alvin with 100 stars. You rock, Alvin. Yeah, who knows? You never know. Like, it could happen in the future. I will. Get my butt kicked by Kano. Alvin! Alright. Let's see. What else should I play here? I don't just have to stick to Super Nintendo, I guess. We can play all kinds of stuff today. Flashback, the quest for identity. Tokyo Extreme Racer was really good. Oh, I actually put a Plasma Sword file in there. Interesting. Thank you so much, Alvin. Can't seem to... Well, let me see if I can go to core options. Come on, 960 by 720. Let's see if this fixes it. That didn't really do anything. Went to Halloween Samhain with some self-proclaimed witches and Wiccans. Once we all just drove to another state and partied our butts off in front of a bonfire, ate so much food, and I upchucked. Oh no. I really want to figure out how to get the I don't think I can, but I want to figure out how to get the... Oop. The video bigger, but it's not letting me. Whatever. Oh, I went to bonfires, house parties, all kinds of stuff when I was younger. I had a group of friends that we weren't the most popular, but you know, we definitely had fun. We had a cliff that we used to go to in an area called Greens Bottom.
Are you ready? Action!
Damn. Yeah. What do you think of this? Spirit Bomb! Oh, boo. Oh no. No. Hey, Patty Kopecki, how you doing? Excuse me, Bikini Bottom. That was awesome. You see that? He tried to jump kick at me, but couldn't even hit me or hurt me. That was just mean. But that was awesome. If we make it to another $25 in donos, I'm gonna go get a Meat Mountain today from Arby's and eat it live. Dang. Oh. Oh no. Ah, this is a Power Stone for Dreamcast. I keep seeing rumors about PS2 coming back. No, it's like there's things that are going on with the PS5 where they're doing like PS2 themes and stuff like that. Oh, that's okay, Kevin. How are you today, man? There was some rumors of like a PS2 mini, I believe, for a little while. Doing good, Kevin. A little brain fog too here. Take care, Thomas. Have a good one. Eli Maniac, a lot of games copied this style. This game was one of the first to do like the 3D open arena like this. And I'm not saying it was the very first, like I believe there might have been some others before this, but Power Stone was the first one to do it well. So I can almost probably say with confidence that that Tom and Jerry came out later and borrowed this formula, more than likely. Yeah, for sure. You can get it on the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 on Switch. Oh man, yeah, Clash of Demon Head's a hard one to remember. That's a very specific style game. I need to get good at that game. Me too, Eli. Y'all, after this game, I'm gonna get out of here and come back. I'm gonna go spend some time with the kids and be present. So even though this is not the end of the game, this is going to be the final match of the stream. Clash of Demon Head. Funny as it is, the movie Scott Pilgrim versus the World, their band name in that game was Clash of Demon Head. Oh no. Oh no. Fast. Sonic 2 is running through my brain right now. Yeah, Sonic 2 is a great game. What do you guys think I should play on my next stream? I'll probably be back around like, I don't know. Let's see what time it is. This game is so fun. 1:19. I could be back around like 3:30. 3:30-ish. Video games.
I'm live again. The camera's on. I'm sipping on my coffee.
Oh man, yeah, I definitely need a little bit of a rest. Oh man, big thank you though today for all the donos, man. Freaking 880 stars from Patrick Keller, 200 stars from Rico, 100 stars from Jody. Alvin with 100 stars, Angelo with 20. Thank you, Angelo. Angelo breaking the bank. Let's see, Matthew Wind with 10. Matthew Wind with 2. Matthew Wind with 2. Michael Vance, brand new viewer with 2. Michael Vance with another 2. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate everybody so much. Hopefully you guys have an awesome afternoon, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Might even be back around like 4. I'm definitely doing 3 streams today. So, but I don't know what I'm going to play on my next stream. Let's talk about it in Discord. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully you guys have an awesome afternoon. Thanks so much again, Patrick Keller. Welcome, Mr. Vance. Keep your fingers crossed for a big day for me, y'all. Definitely want to start large today. So thanks again. Check you laters. See you guys soon. Enjoy the outro song. Thanks again, everybody. Take care, Eli Maniac and Harvey Ramos and Death Star and Patrick Keller and Kevin Zayer and Kyle Haley and Thomas. You rock, Kyle and Patrick Keller. Take care, everybody. So today for all the dodos, man. Friggin' today for all the dodos, man. I forgot to turn off my desktop audio, so it was making me repeat and it was echoing.
Glenn's mom.